Hello, welcome to the little video today. Before we jump in, I do want to say thank you to the sponsor, which is Hungryroot. Hungryroot is an online grocery service that makes it so easy to start eating healthy. You just tell them a little bit about yourself via their quiz, and Hungryroot will recommend tailored recipes and grocery lists to your liking. Now, this isn't the first time that I have worked with or had Hungryroot, and it definitely will not be the last. We really do enjoy them a lot as a service, and I will say, after now having them a few times, it's really cool to see how much more tailored your box becomes the more times that you are with them for the week, month, however often you want to get them. Ours this time was way more tailored to things that we definitely eat and like, including like all the little snacks and stuff, so that was really cool. It is such an easy service to get started with because all you have to do is take a short quiz sharing how you like to eat, your dietary needs, and your goals if you have any. For example, 2 of ours are to eat more plant-based foods and snacks, as well as try different recipes. They send personalized weekly deliveries full of different ingredients that you can mix in with what you've got in your fridge already, or follow along with the easy recipes they include. And the more deliveries you get, the better Hungry will be at tailoring the kit to your needs and likes. They've got over 2,000 recipes to discover, so you'll definitely find new favorites. Now, like I said, this is not the first time that we have had Hungryroot, and I can definitely say that it has been so cool having them multiple times at this point. It's also really helpful because usually we have this really bad habit of we get to a certain point in the week, typically a Wednesday, and we're like, time to go get Chipotle, time to go get some food from a fast food place or some takeout place, and we haven't had that now that we have Hungryroot because there's just so much there. They have all the snacks that you could want, little dessert, little sweet treat after dinner and lunch as well if you want that. It's just got everything covered. Personally, I think aside from trying the different meals, because I do really like doing that now that we're eating more plant-based, I really love their brand of vegan cookie dough. I've been saving this one that we just got because I don't want to not have it anymore, so I'm storing it like a squirrel for at some point when I want it, but it's probably gonna be soon. Probably when I'm doing my 24-hour readathon. I think that's when I'm gonna crack that baby open. But if you are interested and you would like to try Hungryroot in this new year, the first 100 people to use my code oliviareads will get 40% off their first grocery order at hungryroot.com. So make sure to check out the links down below. Got everything for you there. Thank you once again to Hungryroot for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get into it. Let it be said, I freaking hate fireworks. But hello guys, how are you? How are you doing today? Are you doing good? Oh, good. I wanted to know. No, I really did. How's your new year? Happy New Year. By the freaking way, Happy New Year. It's cold in this house. I really need to go put on a little jacket. Where did I put mine? I just got one yesterday. I just showed y'all at the end of last week's vlog. Anyways, we'll go find that and put it back on. But this morning I have spent drafting up a few Patreon posts to go up for the new month in the new year. And then I just filmed 2 ad reads. So I gotta go edit those, put all the B-roll, do all the things with that, send it off to the people. And then I think that's it for this job for today. Well, aside from talking to you guys and filming and the like. Actually, let me look, because I do know this week I need to get some pre-filming done, because of course I do, because I don't have regular work currently. So yeah, I need to record my January TBR jar, which feels kind of silly starting this and starting the month off, and I don't even have my TBR set, but I already know what book I'm gonna for sure put on it, and I'm starting it right now. Spoiler, it's Empire of the Vampire. So we'll have that one, and then I need to record the December wrap up, and then my unread books. I guess this will go up before, so if you guys say yes, then I'll record it. Should I record my best books of 2023? I just feel like 2023 reading wise was very like, oh okay, like that was fun, that was a good moment, that was a good time, but like let's not go back, you know what I mean? Like it was okay, it was cute. I don't want to visit again though. The beginning of the year was the best because I remember reading Carrie Soto is Back, Lessons in Chemistry, and then a few other books, and I was like, dang, I know how to read again, y'all. And then Daisy Jones and the Six came out, and I was listening to that, just a bit bopping along with my little AirPods. It was great. And then I don't know what happened. 2023 was just like, those summer months. They weren't fun. They weren't a good time. Oh, my hair. This is what happens when I sleep with it just wet and out and about. But anywho, I did finish my last book of 2023 last night, and it was Cajun Fried Felony, if you were wondering. Did finish that. That's the 15th book, I think, in the Misfortune series. Not 100% sure. But the next one is a Christmassy one, so I'll probably save that time in the Christmassy mood, which is never during Christmas time. It's usually in like July. Actually, Christmas in July is real for me. So yeah, we'll not continue with that unless I want like a cozy audiobook. Then mayhaps. I did start a romance last night, but I decided to stop having started that because I just wasn't like with the writing style, but the writing style wasn't the problem. It was like it being, I think, a romance. I just wasn't in the romance mood. I thought I was because I wanted like a quick, fast read to get my attention, but no, I am not. So the book that I will be starting is Empire of the Vampire. Now, we have had one coffee this morning, and I'm gonna see if my partner wants another one because I do, and then we'll get to editing those little clippy clips. And yeah, I do need to show you guys my finished coffee extravaganza, organized, everything. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. But while I was vacuuming yesterday, I did accidentally rip off part of our cabinetry. Just new build things. Highest quality you can find. So I had to wood glue that back on, and I did not want the cabinet door to be taken off to clamp it, so I was the clamp. I just like put my feet up against it, put a chair behind me, and I just sat there for 30 minutes, and I was numb by the time I got up. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that was that night last night. And then today, like I said, I've been doing a little bit of editing, a little bit of computer stuff, and I don't really want to be on a screen a whole lot. This week I really want to take advantage of the fact that I don't have to be on my screens as much because I'm not, you know, working with iPad or laptop or anything like that at work. But next week I'll be back on it a lot, and that does affect my little noggin. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that because it's actually a pretty big difference. Not even just like mentally, but also just I feel much better when I'm not on it. We're starting something today, y'all. We're starting something today. So I do actually have to record another clip that I just forgot, and you reminded me. Thank you so much. But we're also starting Dry January, and it's not to do with drinking because I really actually don't even drink that much, so there's kind of no point. That would just be like every other January to me. But I'm doing a social media Dry January, and I talked to a friend about this, and she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna do that too. Basically, what's happening is I am posting and going. So I'm gonna post my, like my YouTube videos. Good lord, because I was gonna say Instagram post, but I don't really post on Instagram anymore. That would be null and void. But I will post my little videos and then off I go. I'm not gonna like tune into the social medias too much. I'm not going to stick around to see what's going on. I'm just going to post and then go hang out with my dog or read my books or hang out with my partner, you know, just do those things, and we'll see how that goes. I like starting it out at the beginning of the year. This beginning of the year was just like a different breed because it starts on a Monday. Okay, first of all, that's when the week starts to me. So very happy about that. So we started the year on a Monday, which meant we had the ultimate Sunday refresh yesterday. And I didn't even really think about that, but we cleaned down that kitchen. It looks so good. Like it was the biggest wipe down ever. And I love it, aside from me breaking the cabinet, but that's casualties. Casualties happen. So it looks glorious. It looks beautiful. The coffee center is all organized and whatnot. I talked about it in my 2024 reset, but we're doing a little no spend attempt. You can go to that video if you want elaboration on that. And then I don't know. We're doing the Dry January and no social media. So that does include I won't be going on Instagram at all. Now, I am giving myself a little bit of grace with that because I know that this is so sad. This is embarrassing, to be honest. But I definitely have like muscle memory when it comes to opening my phone, because when I'm opening my phone, it's either to go on Instagram or it's to go text someone. And if I don't have like an actual notification that I'm clicking on, which is when I would go text somebody, unless I'm literally thinking of going and then obviously go because I'm actively thinking about it. But if I just unlock my phone out of the habit of unlocking my phone, I go right to Instagram for what? No reason. No reason at all. There's like nothing there for me. We're gonna try to break that habit in January, and we're gonna see how it goes. And hopefully this leads to having a really good reading month. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna read a lot, but just read a good amount. And we need to go set my Goodreads goal. So let's go set the Goodreads goal. Let's get these things edited, and then we'll read. Okay, hi. So I have finished the, oh, hello Jake. Ships passing, oh no, I'm being stalked. I have finished the ad reads that I wanted to finish, which is great. So now, actually, whoa, let's figure out this sitch. How about ya? Because it's gonna get real dark when I show you these cabinets. Oh my god, I don't know if that was the best move, but it was a move made. So I had my second coffee, pretty good stuff, and I actually am now looking at this book, and I'm thinking about it. I'm also thinking about starting a reading vlog, maybe of some thrillers. I'm not really sure there, but I have multiple I really want to read. I want to read the new Rachel Hawkins thriller I have. I want to read the new Finlay, and then I have the Alex Michaelides. Look, I'm in heaven, you guys, with all the books I'm listing and the lighting. I think I might do this. I just want to do a thriller vlog. I feel like thriller vlogs are so fun. Like, they're my favorite to do, and I feel like I can read a lot of thrillers really quick and let y'all know which ones are actually worth getting down to that library and picking up, you know what I mean? We'll try this one out. I do like the cover of this. It is also 338 pages, which to me is the equivalent of like an hour-and-a-half movie. Perfection, basically. But look at this. The creepy house on the back of it. What's she doing? What's she up to over there? We may never know. So I might try that one out and then do some Empire of the Vampire, or Empire of the Damned, my bad. Anyways, that feels more like a evening book for some reason. But anywho, I was just checking on the January post in case there were any things that I missed or any questions, but it seems like everything's good there, so I can show you guys down here, okay? So I'm very happy with how this turned out in the back. I guess I could actually, let's just get right up in here. How about, well, I should probably turn this up then if you're gonna be able to see anything. So we have, oop, that's the mic. We have this little pumpkin thing that I got from Target, which is like a punch bowl, and I like it because it has one of those little lever things. I'm trying to get this out the way. There, that thing. I like that thing. So I like it. And I like to make big batches of like lemon water and stuff, so I like that. Then I have this spinny guy that has some of my cups in it, and then I have just a stray one. Then these are overnight oat making thingies. These are two spooky mug situations that I got from Home Goods and I really like. This is a spare cup. And then here we have the goods that I make my coffee with every morning, slash some matcha. So I have, this is my favorite vanilla syrup right now from Kitty Town, so I highly recommend. Then I've got the matcha I want to try. I have this ground cinnamon for my shaken espressos. This, I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I like using this for the, what are those called? Simmer bowls, but I haven't made one recently. This is my shaker. I need to start using this again because it makes the shaken espresso honestly much better. And then this is what I came down here for because I'm gonna drink a 64 ounce today, so I'll put that up there. And then here is the decaf roast, and then in here I just have, that's a beautiful sound, I just have a bunch of my coffee beans. And now I can see everything that I have, and it makes it much easier to use it. And I need to go to Target and get 2 more of these And then I think maybe 2 of those sorry, you can't even see it. 2 of these spinny ones, if not 3 of them, to put in the other one where we have a bunch of like cleaning supplies and stuff and restocks, because that would make it look so much better. Like seriously. I can't remember if I showed y'all this, but I did not show this, but I just put these little cups right here. They fit perfectly. I need to restock that sugar, so let me actually get that out. We get these at Central Market, and I just really like them a lot. Yeah, I like this little thing. I think it makes it look much cleaner. Ignore the standing workstation and my book of the month books, but I just feel like it makes this look less cluttered to have this small thing that's lifted underneath, and I like it a lot. This is my favorite noise in the morning. Are you ready? Are you ready? We have a very polite girl waiting for breakfast to be served. And by polite, I mean she's only screamed at me 3 times. So, that is a record. But good morning, party people. Where's my hair? Okay, it's over there. Sure, why not? I do have a giant patch on my chin. We're not discussing it. We're making breakfast for the kids. So I have some updates. That's why I've gathered you here on my reading. I picked up a Ryan Kennedy, and I did not put it down forever. It's not a DNF, but it is a down for now, because I realized I'm not in the mood for a contemporary. I read like 20% of The Kingmaker, I think it was, because one of y'all told me it was giving Scandal vibes. And one thing I'm gonna do is, unfortunately, love Fitz and Olivia. So, of course, I was gonna try it, and it just wasn't like working for me. And I realized I want to be in a fantasy land. So, I then picked up House of Bane and Blood, which is pitched as a Peaky Blinders steampunk moment. And let me freaking tell you, it's great. I'm having a fantastic time. I would absolutely recommend it. I'm watching Jake like face off with our back neighbor, who's actually our very nice neighbor. So I don't really know why he's going to battle, but I don't really know why he does anything he does. Anyhow, it's about this, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I really don't know a whole lot, but I do know it's 2 people from like different families that both have like a lot of power in this world, and if they can get together, it's like really good for their whatever. Well, she does own the train. That's kind of funny. In this like little fantasy land. So anyways, what is the other thing I was gonna say? She is engaged to get married to this dude, and this is my favorite kind of scene. This is not a trope. 2024, I'm gonna stop using that word. This is just a scene that can happen in books. Now, this is a scene that happens in this book, so if you don't want to hear anything about it, go forth, look it up on your own. Don't. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's this scene, I'm only 25% in, where they meet, but they don't know who each other are. And I loved it. It was so good. I love that kind of scene so much. Like meeting, but not understanding that you're meeting, who you're meeting, I guess, kind of vibes. And she says that she's getting engaged, or she is engaged, for this like dude for a financial reason for her family to like come back from ruin or whatever have you. And I don't know what happens to rich people. I ain't rich. She's going through it financially, so she's gonna go through the altar. And he's like, oh, that sucks. Wish that didn't have to happen for you. Guess who shows up? It was great. It was great. I loved it. I loved that scene. I thought it was interesting. And by interesting, I mean I'm really great. So yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. That is my like little night book. I am gonna give y'all more of what that book is about. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's doing a lot of world building, which I particularly like, where it kind of just throws you into it and slowly explains everything as you're going. But that's really hard to explain. So I don't know. I also haven't had coffee or food, so I need to do that and then we will talk further. Oh, I also started Empire of the Dam last night. Got like 50 pages in. It's really good. Love the writing. Hi guys, so, oh my gosh, everything's difficult right now. Me, all the time, even when things like literally aren't difficult. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, where is she going? Okay, so I decided I wanted to do a thing in the new year because I think that I used to go anywhere and everywhere I wanted to go by myself. Like, I did not care. I didn't need anyone with me. And it's not that I hate when I get to the place. Like, it's not when I get there, I'm like, okay, yeah, slay. I love being out in the world. But for some reason, I'm really good at talking myself out of going places. And the reality is, with okie dokie, that's gonna just be there. With the job that I have, and then also if I do look into tutoring for the next school year instead of like permanent school position, like I'm gonna be spending a lot of time alone, and I want to go places because being in the house all the time is not the most healthy for my brain, I think I've realized. But I keep doing this thing. Listen, I'm gonna be vulnerable, and if you're mean to me about it, I'm blocking you. I don't think anyone will be. But I was watching another person that I like to watch, and she was just talking about how when you're just at your house all the time, you get very anxious much easier than you would if you weren't. And she was talking about how she was gonna go for a walk, and she gave herself 10 reasons like that why she shouldn't have, just things that would annoy her, things that could go wrong, things that, big emphasis on could go wrong. And I do the same thing where I'm just like, oh, but this could happen on the drive there because I'm gonna have to take the highway. I don't like the highway. Texas highways are Tokyo Drift. Everyone doesn't know how to drive though, so it's a much more dangerous edition, and I don't like it. And everyone's got a dually. For what? You don't even know how to take turns properly. Anyways, that's not, I need to just give that up. But I just freak myself out. I'm like, this could happen on the highway. This could happen as I'm walking into the building. This could happen as I walk out of the house. I could stub my toe and boom, blood clot to the brain. That's not real. What does that even mean? Okay, the last one was just me making it up, but it is me like showing, I will take a pebble and it will turn into a wave, okay? Not a ripple, a wave in my brain, because I'll just take it there. I just will. And so, this whole thing is to say, I had some loans placed at my library. My library has a few branches, and so they will ship them. I'm pretty sure every library does this if you have multiple branches, where you can ship them from other libraries and pick them up at your location. So we have one that's obviously the closest to us, and I like going there because it's safe, because I don't have to take the highway. I can take my little country back roads and get there, and boom, scan the card, I'm running, I'm done. I have the books, secured the bag. I have 3 books I want to go get. A Song Like Silver, I think is the beginning of that one. It's the long title, y'all. You'll see when I go get it. And then Her Radiant Curse, because that is the Lou Fantasma book club pick over on Patreon with my best friend Mel. And then the other one is All Us Villains, because I saw Carrie Can Read recommend it. So I can read too, and I'm gonna go get it, okay? So, oh my God. Jake has started using the heating pad on the bed, and it's so cute. Look at, you just see his little booty back there. His little old man bones don't even remind me that he's getting old. It makes me so sad. So anywho, let me put on my sunscreen while we're here. But y'all, I need to get a grip. Is the reality of it. Because, hey, spoiler alert, you know where else I could, like, die? In my house. Hello? You know what I am? Big and bold, taking showers at home alone. That's, like, a #1 no-no for people with my, like, neurological disorder. But, hey, here I am, scrub-a-dubbing. So, like, what were those? Let's never do that again, okay? Don't, ever. You ever just want to, like, shut up, screw it back on? You ever want to do that? I do, right now. And I just did it in front of at least 10,000 people. So, hey, where is it going? It looks like a little jet plane. I actually can't get over this. Okay, anyways, so the whole moral of this rambly 5-minute story was I figured instead of waiting for those holds to come to me, why don't I go to them? Hey, by the way, do I have 17 holds checked out? Yeah, my library limit's to like 150 or something like that, so, and they auto renew, so I'm gonna have some books, a bunch of library books, and no, I can't read them all, but I like to have them. I'm like a dragon, like a hoarding dragon. Is that redundant? I do need to put pants on though. That is, oh God. Maybe not. No, yes to the pants, maybe not to the lighting. Okay, I'm clothed. Yeah, just did the laundry. Yeah, I'm wearing the blue shirt again. Yeah, there ain't nothing you can do about it. And I have a pink purse because I feel like it's cute. So, I also want to bring my laptop and watch my cursed hour and 40-minute vlog back at the library because I need some time outside of my enclosure. And the place that I feel the most comfortable going alone right now is simply the library. It's like, shock to no one, the library is the best freaking place. Arthur was on one. I'll tell you what, he knew what he was talking about. But I don't know. I know this is rambly. Usually I would cut this out of the vlog because I'm like, this doesn't really make a lot of sense. But more and more lately, I've been leaving in these little things. And there's so many of y'all that are like, yeah, girl, what? And the other thing is I've hinted at this and one of y'all, I think, picked up what I had placed on the counter of topics to talk about and attributed this to like leftover from the pandemic. Hey, I'm definitely not gonna be someone who says like, oh, that's probably not true. That's a little far-fetched. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? Like, it was terrifying to leave your house for, well, for me, for like 2 years, but for other people, 6 to 8 business weeks it turned out. But, oh my God, a dentist appointment for 2 years ago. Hope I went. Oh, shoot. Okay, so, anyhow. I am gonna go to the library and I have this big old bag so that we can get our laptop in there and I gotta go charge my headphones and that's just gonna be the plan, okay? That's the plan. The goal for today is just to get out of the house and go grab the library books instead of just picking them up from here. Plus I'll get them today, which again, hey, do I need them today? No, why are you asking these pesky, logical questions? But no, I don't need them today. And oh, here's another thing I wanted to share. I'm so excited because I want to bring y'all along more in vlogs. I told you that already. But I've shown y'all this setup. I have a Canon, is it EOS? It's the M51 She's a biggin. And then I have the Sigma, I think it's a 16mm lens, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got this giant mic on the top of my head. I mean, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? But I have this giant mic, and then I have this like tripod. It's cute, love it at home, but do I want to bring this into an establishment? No, I don't, because that's a lot of attention I don't want. No, thank you. So I found this mic from one of the lifestyle girlies, and I bought it technically on January 1st, but I mentally bought it on January 28th, but I had to, like, for tax purposes, buy it on January 1st. I am so excited for it. It's this little, like, I'll show y'all when it gets here. We'll do a little unboxing. Olivia, tech girl in 2024? No, never. I don't really ever know what I'm doing with things. Any of the cool stuff I do is by accident, solely. It's this new thing, and it's like literally like yay. And the screen is like maybe this big. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna just be whipping that out. Honestly, it kind of looks like the Men in Black thing where they zap your memory. So I like that. I think that that is a selling point, and I don't know why they didn't put that on the website, to be honest. But yeah, I have that coming in, and so all of that to say, I've been wanting to film more read with me's, but I really like the idea of filming a read with me in the library with my back to a corner, you know, so I can see everything and no one gets on camera, because I really am conscious about not putting random people in my B-roll, because I wouldn't want to be in people's B-roll. Get my good side, but I don't know which one's my good side for the day, so it's like, that's hard. Just having like the ambiance of the library and like people chatting and reading and page, how cute would that be? I mean, I only put those up on Patreon, but still I want to film them. And so this little camera could do that, but then I could have little snippets of that in here as well. I don't know. I'm coming up with ideas, but I'm also wasting time that I need to use to charge my AirPods. So my partner took the AirPod Pros to work today, so I gotta go charge the other set, which are completely dead because I forgot where I put them. But I found them yesterday by accident. They were on a bookshelf. Who would have thought? To absolutely no one's surprise and shock, we are back with another voiceover, because I have no idea what I was saying, but the mic was off, which, why was it off? Honestly, can't tell you, because I literally had just filmed something and then turned it right back on. So who knows? I do remember what I was saying though. I was being super lame and saying that I appreciated y'all so much or whatever and loved y'all like a friend. Okay, that's all I was doing. That's all I was saying. It wasn't that serious. Actually, I think I was a little bit close to crying, but we're in a different part of my cycle now, so I'm not close to crying. I'm close to cutting this clip, because what are we doing? Seriously, sometimes the Sunday looking back on the beginning of the week, wow, my forehead looks so like in your face right there. Like it really is just taken center stage. Anyways, love the battery pack waving. Love y'all. Be cool. Real perfect specimen. This is the hazelnut truffle mocha that I told y'all about. Again, if you want to order it, I'll type it out directly in the description, but it's Dutch Bros hazelnut truffle mocha with oat milk, and then ask to add in white chocolate, but you got to say it like, can I add in white chocolate, not get white chocolate, because then they'll put the mocha with the white chocolate. It gets confusing, and that's not how it's meant to be. And then I do get the soft top. She's growing on me. She's growing on me, that's for sure. But look at, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. I just love life sometimes, man. I'm just loving life sometimes. What is this, peace sign? Okay, sure. Now, let's go to the library. Hi guys, I'm home now and I changed into nap clothes. Listen, I need to get over this like feeling super lazy for napping. It's literally, who cares if someone thinks that, first of all. But second of all, I really think like it is me taking my medicine later, but it's hard because I need to take it with food because it doesn't upset the system more. So when I'm like, you know, on a regular work schedule, I get up at 6 and I take it at 6 and then I'm not sleepy. Also, I'm moving a lot through the day and I'm not doing that on purpose right now because I want to chill. Also, your overlord would like to say hello. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. You're welcome. I forced my mother to film that so I could get more treats. We got her new treats that she really loves. And thank you guys for sponsoring her strange addiction. So yeah, hey, how long do y'all leave the tree up? Because I don't want to take it down. It's making me happy. So I finished editing that video. I did order Panera to meet me at home. And I guess I just made this a little treat myself day. I told myself I was gonna do that without, well, my treat myself always involves buying books. But we didn't do that. We got them from the library. So honestly, go me. I got Song of Silver, Flame Like Night, and this one, there it is, my little sticky tab. I'm on chapter 8, almost 100 pages into this. So I do want to get to this one soon. And I also got Her Radiant Curse. They did have it right there on the shelf for me, just for me. When I walked in, they said, Olivia. All of Us Villains. Look at this, it's a cute little book. And then also, this was not planned, The Hunting Moon. And I kind of want to read this soon. So I need to get on it because I'm reading 2 books now. House of Bane and Blood is my nighttime book. That's the KU one. And then Empire of the Damned. I really want to finish that this week. So I don't know my plan for these. Although actually 2 of them, it's this book and then another one that I'm doing for a Patreon exclusive vlog where I did not finish them just due to circumstances during the month that I was meant to. So I'm doing like a big old catch up vlog for that. So I'll do that one and then something else. There's another book. I want to read that one. I'm like craving that one right now. I want to read all of these. Actually, all 4 of these are really like calling to me. So I might put these at the forefront of the stack, to be honest with you. Like I know I have others, but like these though, you know? For now, I'm gonna get my little mac and cheese. Oh, I always forget that they give you a piece of bread. And then I got the pick 2, half mac, half Caesar salad with no chicken. And I'm very excited about life right now at the current moment. So I'm gonna make these things up and then I'm taking that power nap, baby. That's it. Ginger has put on one of her fave booktubers in all of the land. Look at her, she's like, you better watch it or else. Also, fantasy romance won over. Sorry, Empire of the Damned, it's not you. You are the weakest link. It's the wee hours of the morning, but Jake woke me up and now he's happy because he's all fed. Oh. And now we're gonna go make croissants, right? Hello. Goodbye. Good morning, guys. Oh gosh, I slept with my hair up in a ponytail and you can definitely tell, but that's okay, that's fine. It is currently 8:20 in the morning. I technically got up at the time I wanted to get up at and everything. Oh my gosh, but I just spent the morning, what did I do? I did the dishes, so that's running. Does anyone else like, to me, when I have a candle lit, which I do, and then the dishes, like the dishwasher's running or the washer and dryer running, the house is clean. Like in my mind, those are the things you do last, you know what I mean? That's done, and so I'm not going back in there for a little bit. I just had coffee. I made a second coffee, but I think I put a little bit too much vanilla syrup in it and it was kind of like too sweet. So I did not drink all of that, which is probably for the best, to be honest, because I really need to focus on drinking this mega point. But also, we need to find a little ambiance room because we are going to read this morning. So I spoke to Sister Mel, best friend Mel, Bessie Mel, and she made the executive decision. So it's out of my hands. I don't know what to do about it. I can't do anything about it. Oh, my hand's tied. But I'm not going to be reading Empire of the Damned right now because I want to read it, but I don't know that I'm necessarily in the mood for it yet. I am such a mood reader. Being on here and tracking my reading has actually helped me a lot to figure out when the moods are gonna strike. Like, I have a cycle to my moods, and I think I'm at the place where I'm interested in it, but I'm not ready to read it yet. And I think it's because I don't want a big epic fantasy quite yet. I think I just finished The Will of the Many, and so I want fantasy, but not I gotta put my thinker on, you know? So we're still gonna go with House of Bane and Blood, which is the KU one. I am on chapter 7, page 85 of this one, and I am very much enjoying it. It is a fantasy romance Peaky Blinders, and I'm into it. But my first library book I think I might pick up is a bit of a shorter one. Can you guess which one it is? The Hunting Moon. So this is the sequel to The Luminaries, which is one that I would pitch to you if you enjoyed things like Teen Wolf or The Raven Boys. This is very much in that element. If you like the element of a fantastical forest and like crazy hair that's going everywhere, if you like that, this has that. It is basically this small town that has a forest that these families and groups of hunters have to protect the town against, and you can get in by completing these trials. You'll become a hunter and then truly begin to train and all of that. And our main character, she was exiled because of something that her family did, so there's like shame on her family name and all of that, and she wants to prove that that isn't true, that that didn't really happen. Not, at least not the way that it is said to have happened. And she's gonna do that by becoming a hunter and completing the trials behind her mom's back, I think it is. I think that's it, because I think her aunt is like high up in there. Honestly, that was a lot for me to remember because I read The Luminaries when it first came out, and it was really good, you guys. Like, I genuinely really think it was back to a good, solid YA fantasy. And it was great. Here's the thing though, I do caution people. YA is going to be young adults, so they're gonna act like young adults, you know? To me, that's part of the fun. Like, it's like, oh girl, you should not have done that. That was such a hot-headed move. Like, why would you think it through? But like, that's the tea. That's the drama, is that they're not doing that. Like, that's why I love a good CW show. Sure, they all look middle-aged, but they're allegedly teenagers. I'm thinking of Vampire Diaries. All of those people were like 30 and 40. They really were. This one, it's like a short, sweet little moment, and I think sometimes I'm in the mood for a book, but I need the book to be a little, just a little something. Not too much, not too little, you know what I mean? And I just feel like, I've talked about this before, I just feel like books are getting long for what? Recently, you know, like, why are we doing this? This one's 286 pages. That's such a good length. And Susan Dennard, I know she could write a long book because the Truth Witch series exists, which also I would recommend the Truth Witch series as well if you want a good high fantasy YA, because that one is really good too, and there's a really strong female friendship in the, like, well, at the forefront, I would say. It's really in the first book, and then throughout the books it kind of gets a little put on the back burner just because there's a lot going on, but it's great. It's great. I really love Susan Dennard's writing. I think she is a great writer. I think it's all very, it's just very good. And I just really like YA, and I think I'm in the YA mood, So we're gonna do it. So we'll start with the Hunting Moon. And honestly, this is the same length as the Mystery Guest, so I probably could finish this in a day. I'm not gonna try to rush it because one of my little like things is I wanna try to just enjoy books for the sake of enjoying them, not speed running them. But I'm not gonna lie and say like, oh, I don't want to finish books fast, because when I'm reading fast, it usually means I'm like really enjoying it, and I would like to really enjoy it. You know what I mean, obviously. So, yeah, bookmark at the ready, book ready to be read, and then I have my little light, and we will put on a little ambiance room, and it'll be a good morning. Hi guys, I forgot to grab, why does my hair, it's giving Founding Father. What is that? Anyways, I just meant to grab my current read, and we're settling into bed. Shocker. Shocker. Hey, if there's a break, I'm gonna be in bed. And I'm actually gonna start a timer because I'm doing the swapping screen time for reading time vlog. I'm probably gonna do the 2-week break that I do every, like, what do I do, every 6 months or something like that. So I won't be weekly vlogging for, I want to say the first 2 weeks of February, but that might not be correct. You know what I could do? Hey, calendars. So cool. I love a calendar. I don't know why I do this. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is, yes. The first 2 weeks, January 31st we'll have a weekly vlog, but then on the 7th, I think what we're gonna have is a new releases vlog. And then on the 14th, I think I'm gonna do a screen time vlog, maybe. We'll just write that down for now. But you know, half the time I really, like, I get done with 1 week of the break and I'm already ready to come back, so we'll see. But for now I'm thinking that's gonna be, so just so you guys know, those are my sub plans. I will still be posting, it just won't be weekly vlogs, and I hope it's okay. I'm gonna try to make them longer. I'm also not gonna push it too long because I feel like my reading vlogs I actually kind of like to have be like 45 minutes to 50 minutes cap around there. So yeah, but I have started the Hunting Moon for the screen time vlog. Really am enjoying it. And then what else? I'm trying to think of, oh, the other new releases I'm thinking I'm gonna read for the new release vlog. I think I'm gonna do Only If You're Lucky by Stacey Willingham, because my mom just read that one and really liked it. And then that's on my TBR for this month. And then I think I might also read, what is that? I think it's Raiders of the Lost Heart is the romance I have, and I think that would be cute because then well, maybe the new releases vlog should come out on the 14th, because then that would come out on February 14th, which is obviously Valentine's Day, and that might be cute. But then also The Fury by Alex Michaelides. So it's gonna be January releases, really. So they're new, but they're not brand new. So it's a new release vlog, not an ARC vlog. Anyways, who cares? Yeah, exactly. The crowd is silent. So I have, most importantly, my remote, because I'm rewatching the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale from last night, because what was that? Y'all, that was so good. That was so good. And honestly, this is probably one of the best seasons of Housewives I have watched in live time. Like, this is up there with Beverly Hills and Amsterdam. You beast. That energy. It was really good. It was so good. I don't even know what to say. Do I think that like a lot of it was staged and it's nowhere near as like real as we think? Absolutely. But that's fine. That's okay. Sometimes I like a little scripted moment. That's okay. I'm one with it. So I'm gonna be watching that. I have my big old Stanley, and then I just made, as you guys saw, a little decaf latte to go with my reading. And yeah, so House of Bane and Blood and The Hunting Moon are the two that are on right now, and I have 4 to 5 hours. I think I'm gonna put 5 hours because I really, it's so annoying, and I really do try not to talk about it every single vlog because I know that it's annoying, and they're not bad right now. Like, as bad as they've been before, they are not bad. My brain goblins are being so freaking annoying. You know, like little, you know those little gnats? Do y'all get those where we live in the South, so of course we do. But it's like that. It's that. There is a Gingy who carries a mighty sword. There she is, haunting my door. Lore. Hi class, welcome. You're back in session. I am currently filming one of those. I might have told you, I might have not. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I filmed my January TBR yesterday, and I'm now filming a weekly sort of vlog. It's like a project vlog. It's the screen time vlog that I've been talking about filming. I'm now filming it while being harassed by Ginger. But because I'm filming it in tandem with this, sometimes I'm like, what did I tell y'all? And what did I not tell that? So I've decided for that one, I'm not gonna review the books in there. It's really just gonna be focused on how much I'm reading and all that good stuff. I finished The Hunting Moon yesterday. I started and finished it yesterday. And this is great. I really, really recommend the Luminaries series. It's just so fun, and it's short. These books are both, there's only 2 so far. I can tell there's gonna be more, but both of them are under 300 pages, and they're just a really fun time. They're really well written. It's one of the books that I've read recently where the author's not just like fluffing stuff up and making it a longer book for the trend of making books longer right now that's going on, or the lack of editing, or whatever it is in publishing. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Because I like long books, but they don't all have to be long. Oh my god. If you can hear Ginger, she's appeared right here, and she's waiting for her heating pad to heat up, and now I'm wiping some food off of her nose because she is an absolute train wreck. But honestly, the apple, hey, meet the tree. So anyways, this is really, I'm just gonna put the picture up. This is a really fun book. It was really entertaining. It was really that world to me. I would recommend this if you enjoy kind of like aware of itself writing, I would say, because some of it's cheesy, but also I think it like, it's not cheesy in the Riverdale sense, it's cheesy in like the self-aware sense, and I like it for that reason. And then there's also, ooh, sorry, I'm just manhandling you. There's also the magical forest. So what happens in this forest? Okay, right, let me tell you the tea. So in this forest, at night, this mist comes up, and this mist has this ability to create nightmares in the forest. And because of that, these nightmares can leave the forest, and these hunters have to be in charge of making sure that that's not gonna happen. And so Winnie, our main character, well, really our main character, she was exiled because her dad did some stuff with these witches called Dianas, allegedly. And then it's like, but is that even true? And then in this book, we really get into that subplot of, is this even true? And it becomes the main plot. She goes through trials, basically. All of this is, I'm keeping it vague and non-spoilery, I promise. But she does, you know, kind of get welcomed back in after that first trial happens. And then that is the plot of the first book. And I won't go too much into the plot of this book, although it's just the first book continued. Just basically it's that. There's something about one of the things that was explored in here of these things in the forest are nightmares. And so they've been told all their life they're just bad. And they have no ability to be good. They're just bad. Very black and white, which y'all know how I am with black and white. My brain is in black and white, and I'm working very hard to get it out of that thinking and thought process. And here, we start to beg the question, are they actually just these one-dimensional evil nightmare creatures, or are they sentient? Do they have their own thought process? And have we got it wrong the whole time? And that's not even a main plot point. That is a very minute thing. It did accumulate to a scene I really liked in here. That's not a spoiler, I promise. That's not like anything. That it's literally just a kind of theme that comes up. And I was like, I like that. Oh, I like that. I forgot how much, until I read YA again, I forget how much I like the subtlety in which it approaches a lot of themes, because most of the time I would say YA, the YA that I read, fantasy mainly, is gonna be more for entertainment and, you know, that kind of vibe. There is like, oh, I don't know, there's almost this art to the way that YA authors are able to so subtly weave in a theme, whereas like all the adult fantasy that I read, it's like war is bad, both sides are sad, and these magical beings, should they have rights? Like, it's literally I just summarized Stormlight Archive, you're welcome. But like, that is the general consensus about like almost every adult fantasy book that I've read, really boiled down. Does that also work for the David trilogy? I really love that trilogy. I need to finish that one actually, but that is not what we're here to do right now. I need to actually go pick another book because I finished this one so quickly, and that's one off my TBR. I think I'm gonna stick to the TBR, but I don't know if I want to read the September House of All of Us Villains. I think I'm still in like a fantasy mood. I think I'm gonna go to my fantasy land, okay? Oh, and we're gonna go get donuts and coffee right now, so come on. Yeah. No, you're coming with us. You can shotgun. Hmm? Y'all, I did just accidentally wake up from a nap, and I do feel as though I have been, okay, bamboozled. So I can't see y'all. I'm just gonna hope this looks okay. We are gonna go take a nap. No, what? I did accidentally take a long nap. We're gonna go take a shower so that we can get up. And this is how I reset during the middle of the day. Sometimes, I don't know, do y'all have that? It's so cloudy, I can't even help it, I'm so sorry. Do you guys have that where you are, like, it's not that you're having a bad day, but you're just having an off day, and so you're like, let me restart this, because I want a better day than this, and I didn't sign up for the struggle day. Let me reset this, and then the shower is the reset. The shower is the ultimate reset. It truly is the thing. The shower, and then get into a matching set. Y'all are done. You're set for. And I gotta organize some clips actually really quick, because I swear I just updated y'all about the book I finished yesterday, but now I can't find it. What's that about? Hello guys. So I have got myself ready for a early evening full of reading, and I think I picked such a good book for this evening. I'm so excited. But this is why I'm not good at multitasking vlogs, because first of all, I'm not a morning reader. I want to change that. So I was thinking of doing one of those, maybe in the summer, doing that, like waking up at 6 a.m. to read every morning, because I've seen some people I follow saying that they implemented that in their routine and it really helps. So maybe I'll film that, but realistically, I don't want to wake up before work. Sorry, I mean, at all. But like, I definitely don't want to wake up before work, even earlier, to read. I'd be so tired. I'm lucky if I even listen to an audiobook in the morning, to be honest. I just, But if it's summertime, and I know that I'm not gonna have to go into the job, like I can just do my at-home job, I think that would be okay. I think I could survive that. Why is my head pitch getting so high? But I do think I could. I just want to say, Carrie can read. Carrie can recommend, to be honest. Like, this is amazing. I am only 18 pages in, but do y'all ever read a book and you're just like, yes, 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 this is it. This is gonna be a good one for me. This is a good one. This is a good one. It is. I'm gonna like this. I just know it. I was just reading it and I'm just thinking, like, I love books and I love reading. And when I start a book that makes me think, I love reading, that's a good time. That is a good time. I think The Hunting Moon was a fun little time, but this is like just building off of that, of the fun YA vibe of it all. Like, I was trying to figure out, if you're a teacher, this might bring up some feelings, but my why of reading. I think I really just read for, at my best, pure entertainment. Like, it is the good version of TV for me. When I'm binge watching a TV show, y'all, send me a smoke signal. Something's going on with me. I don't do that. Especially if I'm rewatching Scandal. Call it in. Call it in. We're not okay. We're not doing good. Usually that happens in the summer. So, hey. But I just love reading as my like main source of entertainment. It's just so fun. It is just so fun. You get to escape to your little mind palace, and honestly, you're like visiting other people's, but you're hearing about theirs and you get to like visualize it in your version of things. Reading is so cool. Like, do you ever think about that? Like, it's just really cool, and I really like it, and it's very calming, and it's just, someone in here is named Gavin. Why? Wait, Gavin Grieve. Are these all alliteration? I almost said illiterate. That's not true. Alistair Lowe, Gavin Grieve, and then who's the other one? Isabel McClasson? Not sure. Let's not spoil myself by accident. Hee hee. But this is definitely in the branch. I can't explain this to you. I really can't. But The Luminaries by Susan Dennard, The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. What else would fall into this? I don't know. This book, I'm kind of feeling that. For some reason, Stalking Jack the Ripper's coming to mind. Like, just good times. Just good times YA fantasy / books with fantasy elements. Just, I don't know if I like YA fantasy or YA low fantasy more. I'm not sure if I like high or low fantasy more when it comes to the YA age group, but I just like it all. Maybe I just like it all. What about that? Maybe I just like that. I think that's what it is. So we're The Luminaries and, did I already forget that book? Oh, The Hunting Moon, hello? Where that had like a Southern Gothic vibe to it. This one doesn't. It's, to me, it seems like it's set in our world, in a modern our world. But there is this, like, first of all, magic is everywhere, but you can buy magic, and most people, it's just explained, buy their spells and whatnot pre-done for them and then use them. So it kind of reminds me of, honestly, like baking and cooking, except, I mean, I guess not as much, because you would cook a lot more than you'd probably use a spell. But anyways, there's also spells like that could get your acne gone. I would immediately snatch those up. Then there are spells that can like keep your hair not frizzy. Immediately mine, thank you very much. I'd love to not have to curl my hair every day. I'd love to just have it naturally and not frizzy, but that's not in the cards. And I just think that that's cool. I really like that magic system of just kind of like a, like, it's just there. I don't know, it's not like it's a huge part of it. It's just, yeah, that's happening in this world. And there's this magical competition between, how many families? Is it 4 or is it 7? Wouldn't you like to know? So it's 7 families in this city go into the secret competition to get access to this long thought drained little place for magic. Are you following me? And it gets revealed to the public that this is happening. And, oh, it's a secret wellspring of hot. Did God just say, let there not be light? Like, what just happened there? And now we're slowly coming back. That is so annoying. Whatever, this is my favorite place to read, and I'm not changing it. But it is a wellspring, and that reminds me of the Raven Boys because of the ley lines. I'm telling you, if you're gonna try to follow, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a little confusing. You might get dizzy, but you can follow me if you want. It's just gonna be a ride. But this book is released, a salacious tell-all regarding this secret competition, and it's obviously known within the families, but it's not known within the public, and so now the public knows about it, and it's kind of made it thrown into the media, and now it is very much like an entertainment source. So I can see where she said it's like a sprinkling of the Hunger Games, because you go into this competition, every family selects their person, and they go into this competition and they have to like kill everyone else, and then whoever's left standing gets the wellspring access. And this happens, like, I think it seems like it was every 20 years, but it's every however long, maybe 10, 20, something like that. It's not every year, but it's every, it's like clockwork kind of thing. I'm really liking it so far. I just had this feeling, oh, and this author, so I haven't read any of Amanda Foodie's work. I have seen it, but I have not read it, so I may check more of hers out. But The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman, who is the other co-author of this, The Devouring Grey is also, I really liked that first book. I need to go back and reread it and then read the sequel, because I just never did. But I really enjoyed The Devouring Grey. It also has the magical forest vibe. It's a little bit more magical than the Raven Boys, but not as creature magical, like lore and whatnot, as the Luminaries. Y'all, the Luminaries is going to become a staple recommendation in this household, because I seriously, the more I sit with it, the more I'm like, that book was so good. Like, I just love those two books because they're just so fun. They're just so fun. And there is the romance. There's just a little bit, to keep you going, but it's not too much. I just really like it. I really like it. I need more people to read that. 2024, that's y'all's homework. Get to it. Go place a hold at your library. Now. Good morning, best friends. Let me close this ugly light. Let there be no light. Is that okay? Does that look bad? It doesn't look good. Let's see. Does this make it better? Jake, what do you think? Better or worse? Better or worse? Let's adjust these, then we can tell. It does look like heaven behind me. Oh, you know what it is? It's the freaking window behind me. Hello. That should improve things quite a bit. There we are. All right, so I am clearly in a good mood because my new camera thingy is here and I am so excited. This is my, like, what's it called? It's like my goal hitting present to myself, but also a Christmas present to myself. And my birthday present already. So we'll basically not be acknowledging my birthday this year, but that's okay. This is just a camera I'm really excited about. And it's one of those, I think I told y'all earlier in the week, it's one that I've never had, obviously, except like with this camera. I have had one before, but it was like really old. I'd used it for like many things before. This is like the major upgrade one. This is a new thing that I'm experimenting with. So I'm keeping all of the stuff in case I don't love it, because I don't know why, but I struggle to return things. And this past year, I've just been like, return central. Like if I'm not using it, I'm using UPS to send it right back, which UPS just delivered this. And that man was a little astounded by the intensity in which Jake went after that door. But this is the Osmo Pocket 3. And I'm actually currently editing my January monthly reset in TBR. So I'm excited for that because my setup for that is different. Well, it's kind of back to what I first started doing the resets like last year with, but this is for vlogging, which I know. We know the vlogs are what the girls want. The vlogs are what we do over here. I know that y'all are the same as me. And if it's like a vlog or any other video, the option y'all choose is always a vlog. And I love y'all for that, because me too. Ugh. So what is this? This is the little protector guy. Oh, it comes with a wide angle lens. I wonder how that works. That's interesting. So let's tuck everything away properly so that I don't end up not able to return this. I don't think I'm gonna return it. I'm wanting to not want to return it, obviously, but I also want to see if I like actually use it. But here's like the cute little bag, and we will see how small this really is, because in the vlog that I watched of someone getting it, it's so small. Do y'all see this? This is the camera. Like, this is that. Let's get that up close. Yeah. I love that sound. Okay. This is the screen, and then this is the camera, and do I know how to use it? No. So let's figure it out. This is an extra battery pack. Don't need her right now. This is a mic that goes on to me. So maybe I'll use that at some point. I don't know who you are. This is a tripod thing, which is, I do want that. Oh, and here are the extra lenses. Actually, I don't know what this is, but this is the extra lens. You literally just pop this tiny thing over the lens. What the heck? That's so cool. I don't know why I'm so astounded. And then there's a little mic cover thingy. And I guess this is the charger. It's just a USB-C, so that's solid. All of my chargers seem to be going that way, so thank God, because then it makes it a lot easier for me to charge everything I need to charge. All right, let's not get too excited here and rip everything off, because we don't know what we don't know. Okay, so I do have the app already. So is this a SIM card? Hi, welcome to Olivia's tech channel. Olivia doesn't know tech. I guess, yeah, this is the, or do I have to have a SIM card to go in this? Because I did not buy one. And I'm gonna go ahead and hope that's not the case, because I don't want to have to buy one. That will be annoying. I think I do, but I don't know what size this needs, actually. Because that's a really tiny opening. Oh, good. I don't know what you are. Well, we do have to go to Home Goods, so I might be stopping by Best Buy to get a little card. Looks like. But also, I thought this was supposed to transfer to your phone, so maybe not. Let's see. If that's the case, though, I'm gonna have to, what's it called? That's literally my password, girl. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to really clear off my, what's it called? Phone of like a bunch of stuff. Skip, I don't care. Add device. Oh, scan the barcode. Y'all. Oh yeah, this is what I have. They have mobile ones, interesting. Can I just type it in? Cause you're all doing too much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so little. Yes. Okay, I think I added it. I'm most excited to like actually turn this on. So I guess I don't know why I'm showing y'all. Do you care? I hope so. Oh, stop it. That's so cute. Yes, English. Why are we playing these games? Okay, I'm gonna see how to do this really quick and I'll be back. Okay, so this thing is really cool. I can't even lie to y'all. Like, I love it. I already told y'all, I wanted to like this year work on actually taking the vlog out more and like going places and doing things, and this is like definitely gonna help with that because y'all, filming like this, I'm not nervous about that at all. Like it's so small. You can't even notice. Plus, it is, not me talking, it's small enough that it won't be an issue of me like the actual screen itself. It's a normal size, but it's way easier to see than I thought it would be to see myself on it, and I will not get like random things in the background, which is what I always don't want to do when I vlog like in more public areas. I mean, I'm not gonna be, you know, screaming in the middle of a store or anything like that. I don't think we're ever gonna get to that level here on this channel, I'll just be honest with you. So if you're waiting for that, sorry. I am excited to try it out and see what I think of it, but I do have to go get an SD card. So I'm gonna look up what SD card to grab, and then we'll probably go and do that. And yeah, well, I guess I'll see if they even have it, and then maybe we'll go do it. But if they don't, then we will, I don't know, suffer. We'll see. But book update for you. So I'm still filming the screen vlog, and yesterday I read up to page 250 in All of Us Villains. So you can see I am honestly fairly close to the end of it. And I went on my little library website and requested All of Our Demise. If you hated the sequel, don't tell me. I know a lot of people like sequels just either are absolutely gonna live up to it or they don't live up to it at all. And I wanna find out for myself. Sorry y'all, I'm getting so dang distracted. Oh, this can just be delivered. Sounds great. Rather do that, to be honest with you. I don't like going to Best Buy. Anywho, back to the book. I'm really enjoying it. This is such a good freaking time. I'm telling y'all, I freaking love reading. I just love reading. Like, that's what I'm realizing. I love reading. I'm just in like a really good little place right now, I think. And part of it, I do believe, is me weaning myself off of being online all the time. I really believe that there is a lot to that. It's kind of like when I started to wean myself down on caffeine, and now I only have like 1 cup a day of coffee, and that's really it. Like, I start to feel better. I feel less anxious. I feel less like intense emotionally with things. I don't react as much to things happening. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, okay, sure. And I really think it is because I am just not doom scrolling. I don't know about y'all, but that's the main thing I do online, is I just am like scrolling. I'm not doing anything purposeful online, let's say. Now I am. Now it's like I only go online to upload, or I'm on my computer to edit, but that I don't count that as online because I'm not surfing the web. Other than like watching a few YouTube videos, replying to some emails, I'm really not on technology as much, and I just feel so much better. And I need to figure out how I can implement that when I go back to work in a few days, because it's made a really big difference, and I really like the difference that I am seeing. And I'm reading more, which is what I always want to be doing because I love reading. It is my literal favorite thing. And I don't know. I'm enjoying what I'm reading more because I'm like fully immersed in it. I'm not like struggling to get into the book because I'm like, oh, what's happening on Instagram? I bet there's some reels I can watch. Like, there's always going to be something I could do online, and that doesn't mean I need to be doing it. So anyways, I'm going to go online now and buy this SD card. And I will talk to y'all later. Maybe we'll do some B-roll because I think I'm gonna go to Home Goods after my partner gets home. Actually, let me check and see if that's the case, because my brother has a dog and I want to get, like at my mom's house, she has this basket full of toys that her dogs like play with, and the game is like to take them all out of the basket. They love doing that and then put them back in and stuff. And so he wanted one. They mentioned they wanted one, so I was like, that's a good present idea. So we're gonna go to Home Goods and get a cute little basket, because one thing Home Goods has is baskets, and then just fill it up with a bunch of dog toys, and that would be cute to bring this along for. So we'll see if I can make that magic happen. I'll see if my partner even wants to go, to be honest, but probably not. Probably not everyone likes Home Goods as much as I do. So I'm gonna finish editing this, get this uploaded. I'm gonna get this SD card, start messing with that, and that will be the plan for today. Oh, and I'm gonna have to read 5 more hours. So I'll definitely finish this and start something else. I'm thinking I might read Spells for Forgetting, but I also am wondering if I need to do a little bit of a genre shift. I'm not too sure, because I also just finalized a little TBR that's not on this TBR, because it's probably gonna take some of January and February for a vlog I wanna do, because I also really wanna prioritize reading vlogs. And my theory is, I don't update as much during my reading vlogs because this camera is a giant thing and it's just not the easiest thing to like set up on your bed and stuff. It's just not. And I read mainly in my bed, or I read like on the couch or on my reading chair, and there's really no good place to put it. However, this little guy, pop it right out. It's not heavy at all. Honestly, I do wonder if this would be like a good replacement camera instead of one of these. Like if you started a channel, I don't know. I do know though, the iPhone is not a bad filming thing. Like I honestly, what we're gonna do is see if I just like the audio quality better on this than on my iPhone. That's the main comparison, but if there's not a huge difference, I may stick with my phone and return this, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. But let me go finish this and then we'll do things. Hello, farewell. No, that's not the words I'm looking for. Hi, I'm back home. It is 6:18. I did use this little guy a little bit for some footage, so hopefully it looked nice. I need to charge him up again, but I tried to show you, I'll put it over here, the things that we got at Home Goods, but I just got some really cute Valentine's Day themed towels because I like having those. Then we got a few frames that I really like, and I think my mom had an idea to put them all together, and they look just a little bit different than each other but similar. And I do think it would be, I think she's right, I think it would be cute to have like a little thing on a table, but I don't really know where, so I'll have to figure out where. But I'm thinking honestly maybe on the record holder that's in the bedroom. And then let me show you. So for my brother's present that I'm bringing over tomorrow, I got all of these little dog toys in this basket, and I think that that will be very cute. And then I did pick up this little mug because my partner really doesn't have a lot of mugs, and I thought it was cute. And of course, Jake did get 2 things. But other than that, I did have to restock the creams that I use, except this Smart Clinical Repair, I don't know what lifting means, but the face and neck cream is new. I'm gonna use it at night, and then I'm gonna use the other one as my normal. I think I put it on after sunscreen is what my dermatologist said. I don't know, not dermatologist, did you know? But yeah, I am going to get down to business reading this guy. Oh my gosh, and I think that's it. I had to do a little edit on my thumbnail. I didn't like the way that it looked for my vlog, the TBR prompt jar vlog setup thingy thing. So I edited that thumbnail because I hated it. It was really just, there was some rearranging I wanted to do, and now I think it's okay. It's good enough, it's whatever. I wanted to be able to convey like through the thumbnail that we're doing like some reading journal stuff, some booky stuff, some chatty stuff, and I don't know if it worked, but hey, I think it looks nice now, so it's all right by me. But I am in a place where I feel like I have a little bit of energy, like residual, and we could swing at anxiety, or we could just have like a good time, and I'm gonna opt for trying to have a good time. So we're gonna read and yeah, that's the plan, Stan. I really think that's all I have for you. I did get a basket for the fake tree. I'll show you that this weekend. For now, I really, we have lunch plans for tomorrow, and I am not good at going to bed late, as you guys have seen during this vlog, the screen time vlog. So I need to get to my reading. So let's do that. Where's my, that'll be the next stop on the mission, because I need that for the timer. But by the way, I haven't read anymore since I last talked to you, but I just need to drive home how much I'm really enjoying this and how it's getting me back into my reading mood, and also just helping a little bit with the mental. But I think I also might just be tired, and you know how you are easier to like maybe feel anxious or just feel a little like when you're really tired and you need some sleep. I'm starting to feel that. So I might just read as much as I can before bed and not push myself, to be honest with you guys. Hopefully we don't care about that, but I'll just add the hours to tomorrow when I'll have a full day to read. I think that would be better. Anyways, I also don't think it's fun to watch someone struggle, to be honest. I don't find joy in that. I assume others don't. That is the plan. Stan.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cup my tea. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?
Hello. Oh my God. Oh. Hello. You got so quiet as soon as you're on camera. I don't know how I'm gonna show you the books I got from the library. I didn't buy them. Can I put you down for just a second? Her little paw gripped my arm. Okay, let's see if I can, I'm sorry. Here, have some food. Okay, quick, while she's distracted by food, let me give you a rundown. So, as you saw, we went to brunch and did a little gift exchange there. And now we stopped by the library and we're home. So, I just finished this book last night. Don't even know if I've talked to y'all about it. Don't even know. I was obsessed. So the first book, what is it called again? All of Us Villains. It was so good. It was, so there's this world with magic and these 7 families have this opportunity to compete in this curse, which is a huge tournament between all of them to the death. Each family nominates like a person to go in to the tournament and they can win access to this huge well of power. And it gets exposed in a book written by one of the families. We don't know who wrote it. And the tournament continues, but now it's got a lot of specters and spectators watching it. Specters? Doesn't that mean ghost in like Victorian language? Whatever. And there's just a lot going on. And so I'm very excited after that ending to read this one. It's gonna be so good. And then we checked her back out because I want to do that finishing series I'm in the middle of vlog. And then I also checked this out for part of the booktubers Control My TBR vlog. So the next 2 vlogs I'm going to film are gonna be booktubers Control My TBR and what's the one I just said? Oh, series I'm in the middle of. But right now I'm gonna finish up the screen time one and then we'll get into those other 2, I think. I could technically do the screen time and the other one, but I don't want to. And I'm not sure if I wanna read this one yet or if I wanna take a little breather, and I might start Spells for Forgetting, I think actually, today. But right now, what am I gonna do? Oh, funny you should ask. Sleep. I did not sleep well last night because of staying up late. I want to do Spells for Forgetting because that's not going to be as much of an action-packed book. And I probably won't stay up late tonight reading it. And then tomorrow, I gotta do all my editing because I go back to work on Monday. So, yeah, that's the plan. Also, I am still reading this guy on and off. I'm not fully committed to it because I'm really in a physical book reading mood, but I don't want to buy that book to read physically, and it's a KU book, so I don't know if my library would. It doesn't have it. I don't know if they'd obtain it because I don't know how that works. But anyways, I will talk to you guys a little later. Hello. This is me 3 hours after editing 2 hours of footage for this vlog. What am I even saying? Anyways, it made me very grumpy, and then I had dinner. And yeah, they're on. Don't even worry about it. I'm just found some sprints from some old Patreon sprints for one of the people I'm pledged to, and I'm gonna be starting next up on the docket, Spells for Forgetting by Adrian Young. So first and foremost, I wanted to say the B-roll footage on Friday at the restaurant, the first shot of just like the waters and then the margaritas and the chips and salsa, that was with this, and then the other footage was with just my phone camera. I think there's a big difference. And this is what the difference is. I don't think it's necessarily that the phone footage isn't clear, but I feel like this is more up there with camera quality in the sense of being more zoomed out, if that makes sense. And also, I'm liking this little dude. I want to name him. Name him. Name him. Name him. So maybe I'll name him. This is Sutton. Meet Sutton. Okay, there we go. We've solved it. My partner, I was like, this is like, it doesn't look like it's nothing, but it's not as like obvious as me going, because I have to make that face if I film with my phone. It's like required. I don't know if y'all know, but now you know. Behind the scenes, BTS. But my partner was like, honestly, people might just glance at this and think it's a vape or something. Which, I don't see these people, so they won't know that makes no sense for me. Works. So, I'm gonna start Spells for Forgetting. It's the Patreon book club pick, and I have this very pretty fairy loot edition. So, for Patreon, so there's 2 Patreon book clubs. The one that I typically am referencing in vlogs is gonna be the one that is for the Cozy Cafe, which is what I call my Patreon. And it's because I like alliteration and vibes, so brings both to the table, I think. Set up a napkin, it's ready to eat some vibes. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm tired. Honestly, editing that footage, seeing an hour and 58 minutes and knowing today wasn't over and tomorrow still hasn't happened, I was like, am I gonna hit my goal of a 2-hour vlog 6 days into the year? Probably not, because now I think it's edited down to 1 hour and 27 minutes, so I would have to record another 30 minutes. But you know what? Yeah, we have our sermon Sundays when I feel the need to talk about feelings and mental health, so who knows that. Actually, on the note of that, I've been feeling pretty like solid in the sense of the things the goblins are attempting to pop up, and I'm like just knocking them out, like I don't care, because I'm like, I have things to do. I have really cool books I want to read, so shut up, you know? And I think that's the thing is with anxiety, sometimes you just gotta get to that point of, hey, there's no reason to think through this because there's no rational thought. It's fear-based. And deciphering between, like, if it's fear-based or, like, something I actually need to handle, I'm getting better at, so I'm handling the thoughts. But, yeah, I took a breather from the screen time vlog because I really set myself up for failure last night, not starting it until 7 p.m. and having to read for 5 hours? No, thank you. No. And then thinking I'd roll over the extra 3 hours to today, so make it 8 hours? No. So tomorrow we're gonna restart because I just decided to go spend the time with my family today and then finish editing, or not editing, but doing like the rough cut edits of that vlog and just getting the b-roll together, getting all of like my breaths cut out and like random pauses cut out. And now that that's done, I feel like tomorrow I can actually dedicate a good purposeful amount of time to reading. And I'm gonna really try so that I can sleep well tomorrow night to not take a nap tomorrow, which means I will be reading all day tomorrow in the morning is when I'm gonna do my challenge. And then that way before dinner I can finish the editing and I can actually get that video up early, which will be super nice. Super nice. Super cool. So I'm excited about that. I feel I was starting to sound like Whitney there. My feelings, I feel like I'm in such a housewives like headspace right now because I'm like currently chatting with someone who's watching Salt Lake City for the first time, and then my brother and his boyfriend are watching Salt Lake City season 2, I think, right now, and season 3 is a dud. Here's the thing, y'all, this is your homework for the week. Season 1 and 2 of Salt Lake City, worth the watch. Season 3, honestly, unless you're a completionist, I don't think it's necessary. I think in every franchise there are just like dud seasons you really don't need. And I don't think there's really a lot of references back to them that season, so I don't think it matters. Season 4, get it together before Tuesday when we have the reunion, because I'm gonna have thoughts for the reunion. And also, if you have already watched it and you would like a good little pairing for having watched the finale, I'm gonna link down Kempire because he is absolutely amazing in general, but I love his coverage of the Bravoverse. And I think I'm gonna get into Married to Medicine next, but I don't really want to go all the way back. So I think I'm just gonna start the season that's on now. And then if I like this season, then I'll go back and watch some. But I don't know if y'all have ever tried to watch Beverly Hills, Atlanta, or New York are the 3 that come to mind from the beginning. The 2010s vibes are so strong. Everyone's house looked like an Olive Garden. And I, too, lived in a home that had Olive Garden color scheme. Love you, Dad. But I did. And it's not bad, but it's just a very strong vibe in those seasons. And I want more. I don't know why I want more modern, but I just do. But then sometimes I get really nostalgic and I go back and watch those. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this is gonna be what I start next. I do think I talked about All of Us Villains, yes. And then got the little book haul from the library, which was exciting. I was thinking about, so I'm also getting These Violent Delights, and I've already read that, but I'm rereading it for the Booktubers Control My TBR vlog. So I was thinking I could read that for that, and then I was, hear me, follow me, pizza pizza after me. The Blood Trader, Our Violent Ends, and All of Our Demise are all, yeah, ends to their duology or trilogy that they are within. So that could go into the reading all of those, and they're all library books. Plus I do own all Our Violent Ends, and it's the goal of finishing series and stuff, which is always a goal. That's not a 2024 goal, that's just always a goal. So, which is also why I kind of want to finish reading Spells for Forgetting sooner rather than later, because I want to do my exclusive vlog for Patreon for this before I really get into the weeds of those other 3 reading vlogs that are more book-centric, not challenge-centric. Because I really enjoy doing these like little challenge vlogs. It's just something about it. It's so fun. And it's not even a challenge, but I feel like there's reading vlogs and then there's whatever the heck I'm doing. And then there's challenge vlogs that are reading centered. And then there's like themed reading vlogs too, which I can never stick to because that's too TBR-ish for me. But something vague like finishing series I'm in the middle of, or continuing series I'm in the middle of, or reading books that have been on my TBR the longest, like that works perfectly. But I want more vague reading vlog ideas because I keep getting requests for specific reading vlogs. Trust me, I want to do them. I want to bring them to you. I just can't think of any other than the two that I'm obviously doing right now. But if you guys have any others in your mind, let a girl know. I did see someone say Ginger chooses my TBR, and I think I did that once before because she got a sponsor on the channel, which was amazing. But maybe I'll do another one like that. Maybe that's how we could like celebrate Miss Annabeth coming out of hibernation. It's gonna sound like I have a bear. I don't. I have a Taurus. But we could do that where I like put 2 books down. Spoiler, it'll be whichever one has green on the cover is the one she's gonna choose. So I can manipulate that one perfectly. And then Jake could pick one, just put like treats on the top. And then Ginger can pick one, put her little toy. Or honestly, I could put treats. She started to care about those again. So she gets so like iffy about them sometimes. She's like, where is my pate? I don't want these stale treats. And then other times she's like, sorry, did you not get my order for 16? What are we doing? It's a lot. Anyways, this is so rambly. Another 11 minutes. Hey, maybe we will make it to 2 hours. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna get to reading this guy. Luckily, because this is its own little vlog, there won't be that much in here. So actually, maybe I won't. I'm so nervous because I know a lot of people say, oh, I want the like 2-hour vlog, or I said 3 hours, but here's the thing. 2-hour vlog is my goal. 3-hour vlog, I'm retiring from YouTube. I don't know what would have had to happen for me to hit a 3-hour vlog, but whatever it is, put me into retirement. Because that's a lot. That's a lot of a vlog. But would I watch it? Yeah, I do every week. McKenna Walker. Hello. Aaliyah's face. Hello. Like, if the vlog isn't over an hour and 10, sometimes I'm like, it's not worth my time. Because I'm not, what am I committing to? This is a appetizer. I want the 5-course meal, you know? But I get nervous that people are going to be like, oh my god, your vlogs are so long. I do not want to watch this. Which, I already get that. And has it stopped me yet? No. So, here we are. But okay, I'm gonna go start my little book, and then I will update y'all with what it's about and how I'm feeling about it. But not a whole lot, because like I said, it's the Patreon book club, so y'all already know that. Hello. Oh my gosh. Let me fix this. A moment. Just give me a moment. And if you notice, which way do I want to go? Not that way. If you notice the espresso, no you don't. I didn't get espresso all over my shirt. Thank you so much. But if I did, is it actual like liquid made espresso? No, it's just espresso beans grounded that allegedly got on my shirt. But Miami, I don't even know the words, but I started watching Real Housewives of Miami this morning. I'm back into it. It turns out I just like to watch multiple ones of those in a row. I don't like to watch that on a weekly basis. I don't know if y'all are like that, but we're back in it. But I'm with everybody in the crew. If I have to hear Lenny one more time, just gonna. Okay, but I did get a package. Let me defend myself, Your Honor. It was a pre-order, and I'm not sorry. So this is a romantasy series I really like, and I thought this was the last one. It's not. I don't know when that changed or if I just misremembered seeing it somewhere, but I have my copy of Gold now, which is exciting, and I'm excited to read it. But the reason I say that I was confused is because I thought this was a 5-book series. Apparently there's a 6th book. Hey, Raven Kennedy. But that's fine. I'm not gonna look any further into what's on this. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, so underneath it's really pretty too. Wow. KU books honestly do more than traditionally published books. A lot of the time. Both in content, which isn't always good, but in aesthetic. This is the 5th book in the Plated Prisoner series. I really do recommend it. I think it's really fun. I would definitely look up the plot and see, obviously, if you are actually into it. But it is a King Midas retelling. But there's so much more to it than that. It gets the 3rd book is so good, and I thought that this was the last book, so I put off reading the 4th book because the way the 3rd book ended, I was like, oh lord, I don't want that again. But apparently this is not the last book, so. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, I did start this last night. It's a vibe. It is a vibe. I'm into it. I'm liking it. I have a little playlist I found that Adrienne Young has on Spotify that goes with the book, so it's all good. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep watching Housewives of Miami. It's only like 8 right now, so I'm just gonna watch Housewives of Miami. I'm gonna wait to upload my January reset video, and then I will continue reading Spells for Forgetting. And then at some point today, like, I'm gonna read for my 5 hours that I need to for the screen time vlog, and then I'll watch back this vlog and then upload it, and that'll be the day. Yeah. So it's not going to be 2 hours because I actually don't have that much else to say. Yeah, I can't believe I have this long of a vlog. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, let me go get started on everything I gotta get started on so that I do not end up so far behind.
We wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.